June ni som pali sang ni som ni paruk ani Israel si paite chuanin Lebanon ko pui Beirut a Hezbollah command center an bom le tlet mai ani he thili a poimo achan chu Trump hianin nimina ting hin na puanga naktu ka Iran ten deal kan sign don anti Pakistan Prime Minister te point social media post wa mase Iran lampang hianin hetianga Israel an chet le awang hianin USC deal an sign puilo le du mai theiani khatiang khanin thil kharon om le theitlat a boi thak don hethila hi kan ri ka chan chu Iran hianin phuba kan la don anti tlat mai boxia hemi kan reaction mai he kan en holokang
I hun nei na zirlo wangin ini samhan lo ni mai thei I har sana chingfel turin Titan RK construction an ome I boy pui ngai mi lovin soil test le building permit an boy pui sak thei cha civil engineer architect monitoring na noya in hun lai atanga building sakzo thlengin an tho sak thei che ani tin I inchung chau chei that edu point red niam takin an khoi sak thei bok che chu mai ba ka ceiling specialist an nia biak in le ko han building a red niam te in an siam sak thei boke I building hui to tak kha thia kher ngai lovin athom that na column strengthening retrofitting anti thei boke RK construction 8837 333
RK construction te in lo dor ve cheu don yo le tuna zonin kan react chanang.
Our top story this afternoon. Israel has bombed sites in southern Beirut. The office of the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying the attacks targeted
voina ani ala fresh in pop mai hemi friends 24 English the news channel po hianin he thilan post na hidar kar khat kalta lekha ania chuwang chuanin tun hna ya thil thengani he thila himo hey an target a building target an kapwala hi en le lokila
the office of the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying the attacks targeted a Hezbollah command center
helai hianin Hezbollah command center kha omantia chu Israel Prime Minister office atang te pon a confirmation kha an ron puang to ani heti mu hen he yela hi motor chevel te tian omrenga helai ko an kalrenga ko an kalreng lai hian helai building hi puak pop mai ane rap thak thin khop mai heti le hi Lebanon ko pui Beirut chimlam Hezbollah command center Iran lampangin mania Israel an vauna Israelin Hezbollah omnate abeyan izon United States nen deal kan sign lawang ati nakha khalai kha Israel te hin ting hin nan lo beile ya chu US ne Iran te deal sign to ri ati boy phamai thayani
but did not provide more details. You can see there some of the footage of the smoke rising above the Lebanese capital. Well, these strikes today coming as Donald Trump has said that a US-Iran deal is ready to be signed. And
US le Iran te hian in deal te hi sign to rin pay to ti ania Pakistan Prime Minister pay ka chonin electronic mangin ti hanan sign potanga chumin nuwa enge very high level technical talks khana chunzomang atia omje bera chonin electronic mangkhan electronic signature e-signing khami vel mangkhanin an sign potanga digitalin mo chumin nuwa chuanin deal an sign nuwa khan ashan pain soi ho turin anin mule thon tin ang vel ni in kasya ke ma po hian abak detail kha an soilem big chong lawa
could even be inked today. Iran, though, has long insisted that any ceasefire must include an end to the Israeli strikes on Lebanon.
Katakania Israel lampangin Lebanon lova beile khanglanga Iran lampang chuanin in ka hai puante in remna deal kan siam don reng reng ani chuan he thil hian in Lebanon te hi atel venge ngei tur ani Iran du dan ani khati ni lai khan Israel lampan lova beile a bul thak thin khop mai.
Well, let's go straight then to Tehran. Correspondent Reza Saya is with me now. Reza, the timing then of these Israeli strikes on Lebanon today feels significant. Do you think they could derail the Iran-US deal, which we understand is pretty close?
Hey, poimo ko mai he pa hit Iran ko pui Tehran na mani. He news channel correspondent himo. So wanzo Tehran ko pui omania Tehran ko puya an Iranian state media te an mani local cable local channel tiang vela news an puan zong te kha alo she vek theyanga athu soituna kan re kang.
It's hard to say. I think if the two sides are close, like they say they are, I doubt it's going to derail it. It might.
US le Iran te hi an soi ang tak taka deal sign mai theidin huna an ding to ani chuan ke chuan in Israel che dan hianin he thil hi aron hong phak ka ring chi alawati an correspondent hian
might delay it. Tehran might be sending a message to Washington that you couldn't control your ally Israel, so we're going to cause some economic pain for you. We're going to sit back, not sign the agreement, make you feel it when Wall Street opens up on Monday morning. But
khatiang ani kha chuanin Israel che dan hian in hong lo theya ma se lela ma chuanin Iran lampang hian in US ne na in tho pui Middle East in train travel te singa mi Israel poi in thunun theilowa in control theilowa heteng ani awang hian in deal kan la sign pui ri don lo cheu he thil hian in hong tur chu Monday ya stock market a in hon huna hian in threma yang te zo khanin Iran hian in warning up theted ane.
But much of the world knew by signals from Tehran and Washington that they're closer than ever in signing this memorandum of understanding, this agreement that's perhaps the first step in establishing a genuine ceasefire, the first step in establishing.
Khovel zong in Asia tia dikreng ani he pasoi kan riek le lokang tre yang tangwal tre himo.
Foreign correspondent Trey Yinks, who's live in Tel Aviv with the latest on Iran.
Atsan chu hei Iran lampang hian in phuba kan na don an titetani Israelina Lebanon na Hezbollah an wakawang han tu mi lok Fox News po hi darkar ni kalta ni Iran lampang in phuba kan na don ti hi a fresh rem khop me tu na kan ron riek ka he.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hey guys, good morning. We do start with some breaking news. The Israelis launched strikes against Hezbollah in the Lebanese capital of Beirut this morning. A number of strikes against the Hezbollah commander there in response to drone attacks that were launched over the border this weekend. Iran now says this will not.
Israeli na hetianga Hezbollah te avaka hi. Kami karkal ta chunga Hezbollah te na drone mga Israel an ka wang kha ani ve thawani. Israel hi an diklo pumhlum ati theibi lo heta hian a chan chu phuba kha an lak tur kha ni ve mi oi to mai teang ka kha an to ka be an to ka chu an chang le don kha ni ve mai ya ka tiang an chan le da kha Iran lampang in he ka tiang tinge in chan le tiang an lo ti ve le theiani an ti ve le sana boi khak chho don khop mai
go unanswered. And remember, just last weekend they fired 30 ballistic missiles into Israel after the IDF launched similar strikes. Now
chuan kan phasa po khanin Israel si paiten Lebanon Hezbollah te an be awang hanin Iran lampang hian in ballistic missile somthum chuang an lo vaka blu to ni kha mo chuwan zonin tuna hian in Iran hian in phuba kan la don an te an lak mel kho mai.
A diplomat involved in the talks told Fox News the strikes today in Beirut are creating issues with finalizing the deal.
In biak na atel ve mi pakhat chuan in Fox News sitiang hian in Australia Israel in akhatianga alo be awang khan tuna US le Iran te na deal an sign tur hi a thalo zong in ron hong pha ani atitat mai ani hei hi tuna US le Iran te in biak na atel ve diplomat pakhatina Fox News tuna channel kan react mek a shil dan ani ang hong phatat mai ni thalo zoi no.
They went on to accuse Israel of sabotaging this agreement. The Israelis are pushing back, saying that their civilians are under threat in the northern part of their country.
Israel marlama kan mi puite kan rammi te hi be antoka khatinga ni zonin aven him na kan ti turo ni lovem ni te in Israel am pazon tang ve tleta nei.
And these will not go unanswered, these attacks over the border. This does come amid an optimistic statement by the Prime Minister of Pakistan, who on Saturday posted to X saying, quote, "We are closer to a peace deal than ever before."
Hi Pakistan Prime Minister ni china kasoi ina apos kha ania darkar som hi pali chungin deal kan sign me ti kan nimin lama khan an post dei to ani ti chuanin Pakistan hian in electronic signing nei theina turatan ma ala meka he thi hi technical level talk in a chun zomang tilene
electronic signing foreign minister team arrived in Tehran with a sensitive issue within the agreement amid reports that a Qatari negotiating team arrived in Tehran today to push the understanding across the finish line.
Qatar negotiation team te po voina hianin Tehran khopui an trumani hetinga deal an sign nge thina tur hian
we postponed the nuclear issue to the final agreement for various reasons.
Nuclear ral thuam bi khachu kami khachu an la soi langri lo ma ro chu Donald Trump hianin deal kan sign don ani ti social media ron puana azia lan tel hi apoi mo khop maya my agreement with Iran is the exact opposite om je chu a president malo president to Barack Obama te Joe Biden te na anti ve thelo kha ke chuanin Iran ne na deal kan siam hianin ka ti dona chu Iran te hianin nuclear ral thuam an nei ve thelo na turatan deal ka siam pui don ani atiani tin nuclear lam shrim hi engma asiam na tur man ruate tin asiam na tele khatiang chi zong kha engma an lei ve thei to don lo ni ti in Trump hianin nimin lama US le Iran ten deal an siam do ni ti aron puan na khanin aron ziak lang tel ve boka
purchase development rate of Hormuz as diplomatic efforts progress. CENTCOM said Saturday on X that Iran launched multiple one-way attack drones.
Hi chu video masalamahan kan react to tun mi hi ato khop mai abak chu kan puan to sa kan soinon mai don khatia soinon mai kha kai zo nen ka du lo mo chuan tun news atanga kan react atanga kan threat hei chu tun mai akhanin Israel ten Lebanon khopui Beirut Hezbollah command center an beya ta henin kan react to kha khatianga Israel te chet na kha Iran lampang chonin phuba kan la ve nge don tin Iran lampang chonin thuan chhuat to tin US le Iran te inbiak na tel ve pakhat diplomat pakhatina Fox News ashil dan chuan Israel chet dan hian tuna kan inbiak na deal kan siam tum na hi tlemin athalo join ron hong ve dewani aron tia tin Qatar atangin Qatar ramayo diplomat team te tuna hian teran khopuya an tum to US le Iran ten deal an sign ngei theina turatan tiang han an vanor ve dona katiang khanin thil kha awm chho nuai Israel lampang chuanin kan beina chan te chu Israel Hmar lam mi te kha Hezbollah hoinan ron belom ven himan ngai lom anti vele bokani poni se kha tu na kan hriat thei chidania zania hianin dilan siam mai theia na tu jing lama kan riak le thei tura ngai la ma se Israel hi tianga an che chho zel don ani chuan Iran lampang hianin dil hi an siam pui le du lo mai thei ani tin nga tinge kar top lama kher Friday Saturday Sunday ti chhovela hianin dil kan siam thei don tia Trump na soina chanjia ramdang te pon nga tinge soina chanjia an ti chuanin Monday hianin stock market in hong thina stock market a in hon khan tianga ni ram aral mon chuan investor step kan ti ang chi te kha anron active thina ba ka kan hre thiam thei dan tu tur ber chonin atianga ege indona te atop don ani kha chuan oil man te po kha ron tlan hiama tin company tam tak Middle East lama te khatiang ang chi Middle East base Indona in atlem ang hong phak ve deu kha Indona a om to don lawanga an ngai chuanin investor tam tak te po khanin sumte khati khanin an thon lu le rui thin nia hriat ani kha amol bang thei ang bera kan soi fe thiam dan ani ati song khani se video la kan hule cheu doni